Kaley Cuoco has been in the spotlight for years, celebrated for her acting, her charm, and her unforgettable presence. But lately, fans have been buzzing about something completely unexpected: her size. That's right. Whether it's her incredible fitness, her bold confidence, or her openness about body image, there's something about Kaley that's impossible to ignore. But what's the real story behind all the chatter? Is there something more to her size that even her biggest fans don't know? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand not just what Kaley Cuoco's size truly reveals about her life, but why it's been such a hot topic. Plus, I've got an unexpected twist about Kaley's journey that might completely change the way you see her and yourself. Trust me, this is one story you won't want to miss. Kaley Cuoco's size is no accident. It's a reflection of her commitment to health and fitness. Over the years, she's shared glimpses of her intense workout routines, leaving fans both inspired and amazed. But here's the thing, it's not just about looking good for the camera. Kaley's approach to fitness goes way beyond surface-level goals. She's been open about her love for activities like yoga and horseback riding, calling them her happy place. These aren't just hobbies for her, they're outlets for staying mentally and physically strong. She's also a huge fan of strength training, something she said helps her feel powerful, not just skinny. Imagine building your body in a way that fuels confidence rather than chasing an impossible image. But here's where it gets interesting. Kaley doesn't obsess over numbers. She's spoken about focusing on how her body feels, not what the scale says. It's this mindset that sets her apart in an industry obsessed with perfection. Yet, even with her dedication, she's not immune to criticism. What she did next when faced with public scrutiny? Stick around, you'll be surprised how she turned it into her advantage. Now, here's where things get even more intriguing. Kaley's body and size have sparked endless conversations among fans and the media. Some call it admiration. Others say it's unnecessary scrutiny. Either way, Kaley Cuoco's appearance has become a topic people just can't seem to ignore. Why? Because in a world where celebrities are often reduced to their looks, Kaley's size challenges the norm. She doesn't fit into one mold, and that's what gets people talking. She's been called out for being too thin one day and too muscular the next, as if she owes the world an explanation for her body. But instead of letting the noise get to her, Kaley has owned her narrative in a way that leaves everyone guessing. And then there's the curiosity: what's her secret? How does she keep her cool under so much pressure? And more importantly, why is everyone so obsessed with the numbers that define her? If you think the chatter is just harmless gossip, think again. What Kaley reveals about this might shock you. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, let's uncover something even more personal: her own words about body image and confidence. When it comes to body image, Kaley Cuoco doesn't hold back. She's been honest about the pressures of being in the spotlight and how it feels to have every inch of her body analyzed by strangers. But instead of letting it tear her down, Kaley's response has been nothing short of empowering. In interviews, she's talked about embracing what makes her feel strong and confident. Her focus isn't on fitting into someone else's standards, it's about creating her own. She's admitted there are days when criticism stings, but she's learned to tune it out and prioritize her mental and physical health over everything else. Kaley once said that happiness comes from balance, not deprivation or constant overthinking. It's this mindset that struck a chord with her fans. Her message is clear: your size doesn't define your worth. How you feel about yourself does. But what's truly surprising is how she's turned this personal philosophy into a movement. People now look up to her not just for her acting, but for her raw honesty and authenticity. And as we'll see next, there's a reason why her size has become more than a talking point. It's become a statement of resilience and self-love. So why has Kaley Cuoco's size become such a hot topic? Because it's more than just numbers or measurements, it's about what her size represents. Kaley's openness about her fitness, her self-worth, and her refusal to conform has made her a symbol of confidence in a world obsessed with unrealistic standards. Her size isn't just a physical trait, it's a statement. A statement that says you can be strong, feminine, and unapologetically yourself. It's a reminder that beauty isn't one size fits all, and perfection isn't what defines you. And that's exactly why people can't stop talking about her. Even her critics have unknowingly helped spread her message. The more they try to dissect her appearance, the more Kaley proves that she's comfortable in her own skin. It's as if every comment, every headline, only strengthens her position as a role model for self-acceptance. But here's the real twist: the impact goes beyond Kaley herself. Fans have shared how her confidence has inspired them to embrace their own bodies. It's a ripple effect that proves how one person's story can change how others see themselves. Still, There's one final, unexpected reason why Kaley's size matters so much, and it's something even her biggest fans might not know. Don't miss what's coming up next because this could change how you see Kaley entirely. Here's the part of Kaley Cuoco's story that often gets overlooked, the deeper reason her size has sparked such a reaction. It's not just about her body, her fitness, or her public confidence. It's about how she's quietly rewritten the rules of what it means to thrive in Hollywood. Kaley's journey isn't just about hitting the gym or finding balance, it's about redefining success on her own terms. While many celebrities feel the need to conform to fit a certain image, Kaley has flipped the script. She's focused on living her truth and showing that size is just one piece of the puzzle, not the full picture. What's even more surprising is how she's used this conversation to empower others. Kaley often highlights the importance of mental health alongside physical health. She's spoken about how taking care of her mind has made her body stronger and her outlook brighter. That's a message that resonates far beyond Hollywood. And here's the real kicker: her ability to be so honest about her journey has made her more relatable to her fans than ever. She's proof that even in a world that demands perfection, you can choose authenticity instead. But what does this mean for all of us watching? There's a powerful takeaway here, one that might just change how you approach your own self-image. And that's exactly where we're headed in the final section. So, what's the real takeaway from Kaley Cuoco's story? It's simple but profound. Your size, your shape, and even the world's opinion of you are not what define your worth. Kaley's journey shows us that confidence doesn't come from fitting into a mold, it comes from breaking free of it. Her fitness, her attitude, and her honesty have turned what could have been just another Hollywood narrative into a powerful example of self-acceptance. Kaley reminds us that it's okay to embrace your imperfections, focus on your health, and live life on your terms. But here's the challenge I'll leave you with. Next time you find yourself comparing your body or your life to someone else's, think about Kaley's mindset. Ask yourself, am I prioritizing what truly makes me happy? Or am I trying to meet someone else's expectations? And before you go, here's one more reason to keep Kaley Cuoco on your radar. Her story is far from over. As she continues to grow and inspire, who knows what lessons we'll learn from her next? If you want to stay ahead and hear more stories that empower and uplift, stick around, we've got plenty more coming your way. What's your biggest takeaway from Kaley's journey? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going.